Hello everyone, I am Ramesh Case. In this session, we will discuss about constructors. So, what do you mean by a constructor? It is a C++ constructor. It is a special member function that is used in classes to initialize the objects of a class automatically. See in this example, here test represents constructor. Here this test represents constructor. So it is a special member function. It is a special member function. It is a special member function that is used in classes. Observing this, this is a class test. In this test class, I am used this constructor. So it is a special member function used in classes. Used in classes to initialize. What purpose we are using? To initialize the objects of a class automatically. So the test class objects it initialized automatically. That is the purpose of this constructor. So use this constructor, use of constructor. See in this example, C1 and C2 are the objects. This objects, whenever if it is created, automatically it is called. Whenever it is created, automatically the constructor will be called. No need to call constructor. Object is created, automatically constructor will be called. That's what I am explaining here. So use it in classes to initialize the objects of a class automatically. So it doesn't mean that if you create an object, automatically constructor will be called. That is the meaning of constructor. Generally, constructor is a member function of a class with the same name. Test is a class name. Again, test is a constructor. Compulsory should both class name and constructor name should be same as that of the class. A constructor is defined like other member functions of a class. It can be defined either inside the class definition or outside the class definition. See, there are 6 steps. Constructor always has name that is same as the class name. So simply we can say constructor name and class name should be same. See in this example, this is constructor name test, class name is test. So what is the first rule? Rules for writing the constructor name and class name should be same. That is the first step. Second step, there is no return type for the constructor. See, you can observe in this, there is no return type. Return statement is not there now. So that is also one rule. There is no return type for the constructors. So third point, a constructor should be declared in public section. It is also one rule. See, public section, this constructor is declared. Okay now. A constructor is invoked automatically when objects are created. So constructor is invoked automatically when objects are created. See, this is the object C1, C2 are the objects. It is created automatically. It is when the object is created automatically, constructor will be called. This counter will be called automatically when if it is created. That is another rule. Okay. It is not possible to refer the address of the constructor. That is very difficult to refer the address of the constructor. So you have to understand like this. Okay. It is not possible to refer the address of the constructor. That is the fifth point. So the last point, the constructor make implicit calls to the operators new and delete. So new operator will create memory and delete will destroy the memory. So the constructor make implicit call to the operators new and delete. It implicitly it calls it when when memory allocation is required. When memory allocation is required only, required at the time new and delete will be called. So these are the rules for writing a constructor. Okay na? Rules are used for writing a constructor. So they may ask you the question in this way: what is constructor? The question like this: what is constructor? What is constructor? Write the rules. Write the rules for the constructor. Okay, so this is a question. Okay, this is the answer. So this is an example for a constructor. See, again I am repeating. Constructor is a member function. Whenever the object is created, automatically constructor is called. So that is what constructor. Constructor rules, constructor name and class name. This is a class name, this is a constructor name. Constructor name and the class name should be same. The first point. Constructor should be declared in the public section. The second point. Constructor does not contain any return operator, even void. That is third point. Fourth point, it is very difficult to find memory location, memory address of the constructor. That is fifth point. Fourth point, and it will make implicit calls. It constructor make implicit calls to operator new and delete when memory allocation is required. So all sixth point we discussed it. So now take one simple example. This is a simple example. In this constructor counter, I am initialize the value 0 to a. Okay now. Now what happens? Again this function will be executed when it will be called. Whenever if we call, this will be executed. Object is created, this constructor will be called. This also will be called when will be executed when this function is called. See, object is created, the first what happens, the constructor will be called. So how it works? First object will be created. Once object created, what happens? This constructor will be called. So once after constructor is called, this executed first. This is the first execution. Next execution, what happens? C1 dot get count. Get count will be executed. Get count means what? This one. This will be executed. A value returned to whom int receives a. Get count receives a value. So what a value? 0 it receives. Again what happened? Another C2 object is created. C2 object. The same like this. Same again it will be called. Again it returns a which is received from the constructor, it will be moved to get count again. So displays C1 value 0 and C2 value 0 from different objects. Okay. Again C1 dot int count. What happens? This will be called. It will be incremented by one value. A is 0. Now it will increment by 1 unit. It becomes 1. So again it becomes C2 objects. It becomes 1. Okay now. So finally get count will be executed, this one and this one will be displayed. So this is about this program. Okay, so there are three types of constructors. One is default constructor and a parameterized constructor and copy constructor. Okay, let me execute if you are like